Good morning, how are you? Today I have a few projects I need to get done. I found this ladder, this time it was me, normally it's my husband, on the side of the road. And when we were driving by, I said, "Stop, I want that ladder." And he said, "I think it's no good." I go, No, I think if it can stand up, if it can stand up while it's open, I think I want to build some shelves on it. And I'm going to have to cut a couple of pieces of scrap wood so they'll be even, because these don't line up. But this was free because I found it on the side of the road, and all we're using is old fence boards. And I haven't screwed them in yet, so you can see they're just laying there. And I only wanted it to stick out about 4 or 5 inches maybe on each side. And the reason why I thought about this is because when we purchase plants that I either can find on clearance or I think I know what we're going to be planting either in the flower beds, I don't have any place to put them because I don't have a cold frame. I don't really need one, just because of the zone I live in, but I don't have any shelving. And what happens, I'll end up putting them on our patio table and nobody can sit on the patio table. I have a stack of old fence boards that we're going to use to build 3 different levels, or 3 shelves, if you will. Let me show you the plants that I'm going to be placing on here. These are the plants that I want to put on the ladder. I prefer them to not be on the ground, and that's mostly because we have a shepherd and I don't want him to mark the plants. Seems like he marks enough already on everything else in the backyard. And that's part of why I wanted to have these a little bit elevated before I have them in the ground. I have some impatiens here in the front. Then I have some proven winners, Supertunia Royal Velvet, and Bordeaux. In the back I have, I forgot the name, I'll put it down on the bottom, some Calabracoa. That I'm going to put in this little rusty bucket here because I want to plant a Imperial Blue Plumbago, and then I'll put the Calabracoa around the edge. I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done with the ladder. And then I have purple mounting lantana that we bought to plant around our fountain. In the front here, off to the side, I'm sorry, this is lemon coral sedum, and then behind it is lemon ball sedum. Before I start building the shelves for the ladder, let me give you an update on our Meyer lemon. I still have 3 of the 9 lemons that I haven't harvested. I guess I'm kind of holding on to harvesting because I know once I take them off, I'm not going to have any lemons for a while. However, I counted, and I think I read that you should kind of thin them out a bit, so I'm not sure, but I counted 60 potential lemons, all growing here on all the branches. But in just 1 year's time, I went from 9 lemons to 60. So I know they probably all won't live, but I'm really excited that it didn't die on me with our heat. I'm gonna get started on the ladder. like how it turned out. It's not a lot of storage space. However, I just have, I think my lot here is just over 91 or 9,200 square feet. All the proven winners I picked up on clearance for $2 a pot, and that's a steal. The impatiens I picked up on clearance, and everything else was regular price. However, within the next week, all of this is going to be gone because I have places in the yard for it, and I can actually tell on part of the lantana where my dog had been marking it. And I know that once it goes in the yard that I can't really avoid that, but at least while it's elevated, it keeps him from being around him. And this area right here will receive full sun until about, oh, I don't know, is it three or four? For us, right when it begins to be the hottest part of the day, the Meyer lemon tree in this area will get filtered sun. And mostly anything that I put here, all of this likes sun, and then I've got some marigolds on top. The topiaries that I have out front, except for one of them that I brought from Southern California over 20 years ago, I purchased, just like this, a little $2 container. And these grow very, very quickly. So that's what I think I might do with this pot. Put it in here, pot it, and then just wrap it around, unless I think I'm going to keep it here, and then I might plant it in the ground. Over here, I have the Imperial Blue Plumbago. It is a zone 8 to 11, and I garden in zone 9. It can grow up to 8 feet tall and 10 feet wide, but I will keep it managed and wrap it around this topiary form. And then the Calibrachoa is, I'll put the name on the bottom, I think it's Calatastic Ice Blue. So before I say goodbye, I wanted to show you my very first hydrangea bloom that's coming up blue. Look guys, my very first bloom, my very first blue hydrangea bloom. Last year I planted these when I did a video. I think I bought these on clearance for $3 or $3.50 a pot, and they're all doing super well. And when they are all in full bloom, I'll make sure I show you. But I just couldn't resist showing you the first blue bloom coming out. And then of course behind me the creeping fig, which is just every day I'm seeing from the house, seeing it just push more and more growth, especially the area where it's in full sun down at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.